Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the workbench at Safe Haven Valley. Although I have a few other projects going with the maintenance yard buildings and the firehouse and stuff like that, I'm still going through boxes, and I'm just putting stuff together for those projects and waiting on a couple things to come in the mail, and also I'm needing to track down a couple of things that I have here at the house so I can get that all together. I just decided that I'm going to be starting another kit. So, the kit that I will be doing is going to be added to my wharf section. I'm going to be adding it. I decided to add it a fourth structure to my waterfront, and there's actually going to be total of 5 or 6 buildings together. So there's 3 of them are pretty much done, and I decided I'm going to add a few more to kind of create a waterfront wharf area. So I have Wayman's, I have Joe's Place, and I have Ronnie's River Repair is the other one. The first one I did was Ronnie's, and then I did Joe's Place, and then I did Wayman's. Those 3 are going to be all together, and I have them up above on my shelf displayed. But there's going to be a 4th one, and that 4th one is going to be this one. It's going to be Tyler's Traps, and I have not revealed the name changes to these structures just yet because I have not done final preparations for these buildings. At the moment, they are going to be called as what they are, but I'm changing them to a degree to fit in with my my area that I'm having things. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of business along, on the pier, that kind of thing. Just kind of freestyling is what I'm doing. It's not based, this layout I'm doing for the N scale is not based on any region whatsoever. I'm kind of mixing and matching everything to make my own thing and kind of my own fantasy layout type thing. So, where it's all going to really show is going to be when it comes down to actually putting it all together in a layout and trying to make it show as what I want. So, yeah, so that's where we're kind of going. This is the next kit we're starting. It's going to be Tyler's Traps. I'm going to be working on this one while I get some other things found. And as I go forward and continue to organize and locate stuff, there's still boxes that have not been brought from storage. So I'm missing things that are probably in those boxes. So yeah, it's kind of a headache because I only have so much room here to go through things at the moment. So yeah, we're going to be doing it. This kit is finally up on the bench. I've had this one a while. This is his 9th kit. I've had it for over, better part of I think a year. So yeah, Tyler's Traps is what we're starting. Also, I will be priming the base of it with gray primer. I'm gonna try something a little different on this one. And the brand I'm doing is Touch and Tone. It's an all-purpose household spray paint primer. So I'm gonna do a primer, and then I'm gonna do an actual color, and then I'm gonna do probably a wash, and then maybe some weatherization. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm just kind of this one's kind of different. I'm just it's another one of these shooting from the hip things, but I do finally get to use some of my tools. Till I find my other nice orange knife. This is one of the ones I got off of Temu. It's a pack of 3, just my backup blades. And so I found those, so I'll be using this. I do have blades for... I do have my blades here for these. So somewhere I just don't know where my actual knife is. So I do have 3 of these knives, so I got plenty of blades. And then along with that, I got my Antonki. It's my set of 12 precision tweezers. These will be coming in handy. These are primarily going to be used for placement and tweaking and stuff like that. This is what I have. These are awesome. They have all kinds of shapes, angles. You know, you got your flats, your very fine tips. Looks like you got your hook. You got your hook ones over here. So this is my new set I'm looking forward to using for tweezers. Wide variety of tweezers. And then on top of that, I also get to use my artistic paintbrushes. These are awesome. They come with their own case here. And this is pretty much what we get. They have these are very fine. I just ordered a pack of 15, 20 paintbrushes. They look to be the same brush, but they have very ultra fine tips. So very small amount of paint for a very small amount of area. Easier to handle, for fine detailing. Even detailing whatever it is you're dry brushing, whatever it may be, that they will be awesome tool in the arsenal now. These brushes I've had for like a year and a half. Was just waiting for the proper space to be able to pull them out and use them. This is kind of a center fold here. But yeah, this whole thing it comes out. It's like when you're working, it folds down, and so you Velcro it, and it has a Velcro here. So what you do is you just Velcro it like this. Now you can just say, oh, I want to use this one, boop, or I want to use this one, boop. And I like their grips. It's triangular, so it fits in your hand and you can adjust very easily. This will make my painting easier, because if I need to use one style of brush or another, I am able to holster the brush, switch over to another color, put that back, and then maybe come back and switch between brushes Maybe it's the same color, but I need to do more fine detail in certain spots, touch-ups or whatever, so I can choose that. So although there are colors that are very hectic, just to name a few: red, yellow, green, and blue are very hard colors to get out of your paintbrushes. Very important, as I've learned, that you have to be able to use minimal paint as possible. And when you do add paint on your brush on a heavier set, avoid getting it up inside the housing of the housing of where the bristles are, because it's a pain. If you get paint up there, you better just throw the brush away or use it as a trash brush, or specifically designate that brush for that color, because you're not going to get it all the way out. I've done that with paintbrushes that you try to soak them or whatever. Well, that doesn't work because the tips aren't attached very well, and the water just kind of deforms the brush and it all comes apart. So you just want to be mindful of all that. But yeah, so these I got so they come in flat like this, and then they you just unvelcro and fold this up so you can have easy access to whatever brush that you want. And then when you're done, you just lay it back down. This is kind of nice. So like if you're going to rinse your brush and you're going to step out for like 10, 20 minutes or whatever it is, you're not going to come back with a very bad brush because, excuse me, because you decided to just set it aside, wait, come back and do it later. Rinse your brush. It allows you to rinse them and let them air dry, and then you can come back and do whatever. So yeah, that's going to be kind of a cool thing there. And then one other thing that I wanted to cover tonight, because all this other stuff I just came across and was happy about it, but there's one other thing I wanted to share, but this is a tool that I'm going to learn to use, and by the time I'm done, I will learn to be very efficient with this tool, because a year and a half ago, I bought the plans for desk organization or work, for storage bins and containers. Well, I have the blueprints for them in my computer here. So when I want to print I have like 30 some storage things to make a workstation, and I'm not joking, it is 30 some drawers and cabinets and swivels, and it's all going to be fun to put it all together, but I have got all of them. And the thing that I will be doing to take care of all that is using this. This is my Embolism T1. It's a laser engraver. I only paid like $175, $175, $150, something like that. But I've had this for, at least 6 months now, 7 months. So I'm looking forward to be able to get in here, starting it up, working with it, getting familiar with it. This is just a quick guide right here. It just basically tells you everything you need to know. So this is kind of a fun thing to start reading into, learning how to use laser engravers and stuff like that. Learning what is part of the unit, what the things are called, and how to put it all together, where to put things at. You know, I feel like, yeah, this is tedious sometimes to go through this process to see what everything is, but then at least you know what it is, and basically can anticipate, you know, what is going to happen. But yeah, so this is my laser. Again, it's the Anvalism T1. I do believe I got this one. Geez, who did I get this one through? I want to say I got this off of Amazon, but it could have been I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I got this off of Amazon. But I also know oh wait, no, this one I got off of Temu. That's right. This one's off of Temu. There was another one I was looking at on Amazon. It was a little more, but I didn't really have a whole lot of money, the extra money, so I splurged on this one. And this one happened to be on sale, so I got it less than what was listed. So all good there. But yeah, a new tool I'm gonna love, and I'm gonna live to learn it. And then once I can learn it, I will live to love it, because you know, I just believe that, you know, you can have fun even though you're learning a new item or technique, or, you know, there's issues, and, you know, just getting to work through that. This is one of those things. It's going to be problematic for a while until you learn it and get it down, and then you'll dial everything in and learn to be efficient. So, but yeah, this is the T1 Anvalism. I'm happy to have it. It works good for me, for what I want to do. So it doesn't really have bad reviews. Everything I've read is good, and, you know, we're kind of getting along the road now. The one thing I can say for now is that, you know, my bench space here is doubled as far as my space. So, but even, and then if I take the computer away, which it will happen at some point when I have space, the computer will not be on the workbench. But for now, I don't really have too much choice. I gained some space to work. Not living with family, but not a lot. So now I got to keep everything under lock and key, because my daughter can reach everything. So anyway, guys, that's today's video, really. Just wanted to come on, chit chat and shoot the breeze and kind of show you what I'm doing. Kind of showed my new tool, paintbrushes and tweezers. And this is my new big toy. It's my laser engraver. It's been a long week. So yeah, we're doing good. It's awesome. We're gonna get into we're gonna start Tyler's Traps here soon. It'll probably be next week. This week, on Friday, I'm heading out of town to my parents, so this will probably not be opened until at least Monday of next week. So the parts will be spray painted and primed, and then once I get that done, I will, you know, kind of go from there and see how things are looking and what we want to do. So Tyler's Traps is where we're at. So let's just go ahead and open it up real quick and see what's in here. I don't like to start, if I talk about a box and what's in it, I'm likely to work on it and get it done. Like Frank always has, you have bags of parts. These are the walls. Very nice. You got your lumber, you got the netting, you got the windows and frames, you got the details, and you got this. Well, this must be a ladder or something. But you know, everything's here, everything's good. You got some string, so all's well that starts well. We are going to get this kicked off, but for now, we're going to call it for, you know, it's been these long days, or, you know, they get to me. So I'm not going to start anything tonight, but I opened it, and you know me, if I open a kit, it doesn't get sidelined. It is officially on the bench, and so it gets opened and started. So this is it. We're working on Tyler's Traps alongside my other stuff that I'm putting together, but I had to order some stuff, so we're waiting for it to come in. And, you know, beyond that, we're all doing good. So next week, hopefully I can do, the plan is right now is that I get on and I'll do a work session, but I will get the walls and the bracing all primed, and then we're gonna try to do this with good intentions, and also, you know, open mind. So which is exactly what needs to be done right now. So until next week, guys, you guys have a great rest of your week. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday after work, I get to head out of town to go to my parents and have fun. It's just going to be more driving than anything, because it's just a quick trip there and back. Possibly going to be getting a new roll, not new, but a toolbox, a rollaway toolbox, possibly, to give me some more under the bench storage, organization, and that's got to be all locked up too, because my daughter has access to just about everything in the living room right at the moment. So once I get that, I'll be happy to share the new storage. But you guys have a safe rest of your evening, or a safe rest of your day, depending on when you're watching this video. And we'll see you guys soon. Talk to you later. Bye.